4, 3, 2, 1, go. Ain't no way, dog. Oh my gosh. Why do we get no napkins and towels?
It's a towel in your chair.
Yeah, where it is? Oh,
yeah.
that was no.
We're not going. We're not going.
Ain't no way.
You got tape?
Uh-huh.
You got tape at least?
Tape.
Tape no put on our mouths, you know?
No, that's what he put on his mouth was from Ethiopia. Some Ethiopian nonsense.
Ethiopian tape?
I think it was Ethiopian tape, dog.
You got Ethiopian tape?
Yeah, dog, I got regret right now. That's what I got.
Yeah, same here.
I got a whole lot of regret.
How's Just Like This going right now, though?
It's popping right now, bro. I keep every single day. I'm getting like a couple hundred or 1,000 plays. I keep getting like random emails from like Spotify, like, "Hey, your track is blah blah blah." Seeing the different countries that it's being played from, playlist is getting added to. I'm like, bro, 22,000, dog. That's like my biggest song when it comes to like quickly. Because overall,
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh yeah.
Okay, from your opinion, why?
It's just okay. The first two you did were really good.
Okay.
And then you did the
Spanish one.
The Spanish one.
Yep.
Very, very good.
Okay.
So we went from Spanish to just certified banger. Like, it just has that feeling. Where you just want to mosh.
Yeah. Okay. That's all. Like, okay.
Like, I want to mosh,
bro. You want to watch that?
Every time I had it on my playlist. When it pops up, we lit.
Bro.
You know, so it's like I knew it was gonna blow up.
Okay.
I knew it was.
Okay, I was like, see, that's my hope was for people to catch the vibe, hear it, want to like.
Get with artists.
What?
It's like y'all know that it's good. Is it like a confidence thing, or
it's a mix of confidence / since we're making the song, we've heard it 2 million times.
Okay, I get you. Yeah.
So we don't necessarily feel that like. Ooh, fresh feel that everyone else gets the experience. We still like it. We still like, hey, this is, you know what I mean? But we don't have that opportunity anymore of like, dang, what is this? You know what I mean? Yeah. So we're like, hopefully people like this because now we're, you know.
I can tell you, bro, you better release this already.
I know.
Release this already.
Bro.
You want to release? I'm like, come on, my God.
Bro, I have another one that I'm working on, bro, too. That goes.
Imagine that one.
Bro, I'm going hard. Bro, this one's gonna make you proud. This one's gonna be like, what? Yeah, I'm trying to go. I'm going. It's like, okay, because I'm still new when it comes to releasing music. So everything I've always wanted to release is coming out, bro. The different vibes of me. You know what I mean?
Different faces of Josh Wayy.
Yes, literally the different sides of Josh Wayy are coming out in these releases. And I'm just letting them out real quick.
That is an album name right there. Size of Wayy.
Sheesh. Ooh, hold up.
Multi.
Hold up.
Different personalities of
That's
Wayy.
crazy. Now it sounds crazy. Faces of Wayy.
Make it sound crazy.
Because it'll make people like, what is this?
Come on, man.
Bro, like everything's, and I'm still working on that techno track, like how I want to do it. If I don't like get some like minimal vocals on it or something, or like ad libs or whatever on it. So I got that one in the vault. Have 4 of the songs in the vault, but I'm working on one right now for sure. That's gonna be like, you gonna be like, yo,
you did this?
You gonna be like, yo, yes. This one I'm like, yeah.
I'm so excited.
I know it's just it's been a journey, bro.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm excited. It's an exciting journey. That's what I've been focusing on a lot more this year. Is getting my sound that I like. What element I want to carry in each song. That way, when someone hears it, it's like, oh, of course. Like, I don't know what it is.
Job, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because I know certain artists, when I'm playing a song, on the intro, like the drop or whatever, I just randomly hear it. I'm like, is this blah, blah? Because I can tell, because they have like, you know what I mean? They have that sound or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's my next phase. But right now, I'm just getting everything out. Right now, I'm just getting everything. Y'all gotta get all the different sides, dog. You're like, what? You went from this, like you said, went from the Latin song to a dance, like banger mod, like, yes. Yeah.
That's the point.
That's that's what I'm doing right now.
Bro. Make all that into an album or just a playlist. Okay. And then like the cover photo, just you with a whole bunch of do a Jimmy Butler.
Oh, like a half crazy, half like sane joint. That would be tough, actually. That boy Jimmy Butler came in there looking like, why? I will be the night that I fall for you. That boy Jimmy, that's crazy.
I got some rock people.
What you mean? Oh, like to do like a...
If you're trying to
some
do
rock
some
vocals
rolls in there, we're trying to get some rock in there. I got people.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can go that heavy then.
All different sides of jobs, right?
I know you
got that in you.
I do, bro. I just gotta, man. Yeah, and people be asking, why you up so late sometimes, Josh? Huh? Why you up so late? Why don't you go to bed? Bro, y'all understand what happens in my studio after the 12 a.m. It's like,
that's crazy.
I just get like locked in and it just starts flowing, bro.
That's the best. It's usually at nighttime.
Yes. I'm a night owl for a reason, not just to be staying up, just to be wasting time. I'm not just up playing video games.
Oh, thanks.
Nah, I'm cooking. My brain is cooking, dog.
Chef Josh Wayy.
Sheesh. Chef Wayy RD.
Chef Wayy RD.
Chef Wayy RD. And those are all my dishes. Oh, I got the Latin dish.
And bro,
I got the whoa.
Bro.
Come on, dog.
And then just Photoshop you into the can.
Yo, that'd be fire.
Exactly.
That would be so hard. You see me on there? With the chef hat on my head.
With some glasses.
That's so hard. How can I get away with that without getting copyright?
Bro, when I was going to Disneyland, bro, I wanted to get the little Remy.
Oh, on the shoulder?
So bad.
Yes.
To just take it with me during shoots. I wanted that so bad.
That could be like your thing. You know what I mean? It's like people just know like, hey, you know what I mean? That'd be dope, actually. That'd be your thing, bro.
What if I go to your next show with the chef hat?
All right, hear me out, dog.
No, you with the chef hat, not me. You.
No, hear me out. This is what I want to do.
Okay.
I need the creative and functional side of it to happen. I'm not copying Steve Aoki in any way, shape, or form. He's a legend, icon. I look up to him. But I want to incorporate pancakes into my sets. I don't know if I want to throw it out to them because that's like Steve Aoki throwing out cake. I get hired like 5 servers that come around during like a certain with like mini pancakes on a stick. You know how tough that would be, dog. You know how tough that would be at a certain point, at a certain song.
The LED screen, just pancakes.
Bro, it's pancakes saying now being served, and all of a sudden they see servers.
Hold on, very quick. IHOP knows who you are.
Yes.
What if you made a song called IHOP?
Bro,
oh, that's already been you already thought about that?
I have.
Okay, all right, never mind.
We still trying to work out things.
So it's in the works
with the brand. We're trying to work out stuff with the brand.
Oh,
you know, there's a lot of logistics and hurdles to go through.
But I think
I want to record a set inside of IHOP and everything. I want to do that. You know what I mean? Like,
I need to do that.
How fire that would be, like having an IHOP set. Like what? Like inside of the restaurant is Bro, trust me.
Bro.
I'm trying to work all the logistics out with them.
Are you really?
Yes, bro. Trust that, bro. You know what? Joshua X IHOP? Are you serious? That's a dream, dog.
That's money.
Yes.
That's money.
That's what I'm trying to navigate. But until then, I have the servers with mini pancakes during my sets. I'm gonna have a certain song that always cues it. And everybody knows, like, oh, then all of a sudden the servers come out, mini pancakes on a stick. Well, bruh. Yeah. Then all of a sudden it gets to the top. Hey, like a J hot
somehow
pancakes.
Put a J on it,
bro. You know, I'm gonna try to figure out in my brain.
I think what it is. No. All you gotta do, just change the middle of the set. Just put on a chef hat and a chef coat.
And it's a whole thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's always gonna be a certain song.
But it needs to be a certain song. Okay.
Yes. That everybody, because even Yoki, after a while, he came out with a song that every time he played it, everybody knew. It's that time.
Cake. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Literally, he did that, bro.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out everything to get it, because, bro, because that's gonna go viral.
Cool, fun, exciting things is happening. I do want to go in deeper, but first, we gotta go into the bro moments, man.
Okay, that's fair. That's valid. That's valid.
We gotta go into the bro moments, man.
Okay.
What do you got?
Ooh, my bruh moment. I would say my bruh moment would probably have to be.
So much has been happening.
I know, and I'm like trying to like.
You just dunked your face in
cold
water.
So my bruh. So this isn't like a bruh. This is like a bruh. You know what I mean? Almost like a good bruh moment. So went to New York. Well, we went to the East Coast. You know what I mean? Stephanie's youngest sister got married. Joanne. Shout out to Joanne. Shout out to Jeremy. Yeah. They just got married in Philly. They got married in Philly. So it was out in Delaware where they live, and they went to Philly for the wedding. Then we went from there, went to New York. We were out there to see the padrinos, our godparents. Stephanie's Stephanie's side.
They live
but
out there.
They adopted me, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, I almost shed a thug tear. It was like 2-3 years ago. We were at like one of family weddings. And I always say hi to them, blah, blah. She's like, I want to go see my padrino, Stephanie was saying. Mm-hmm. She's like, Josh, I just want to let you know that you are a godson too. I was like, oh. I'm like, dang, dog. You know what I mean? Like, that's, you know what I mean? It's like one of them things. Like, I always respected them because they're here, her godparents. I always say, hey, talk to them, dance with them at the party, stuff like that. But when she hit me with that, saying like, no, Josh, you're also our godson. I was like, oh my God. So I've always made it a point at that moment to like go see them.
Solid.
You know what I mean? Like I want to go see them and spend time with them. So, and I know they got bread, but I wasn't going to go see them because they got bread. You know what I mean? Because they live like in New York, like nice New York, not like inner city. I was talking about like out where you have land, which means that's a lot. They lived in the same neighborhood as J-Lo and Mark Anthony.
Really? Nice. That's cool.
Bruh.
That's fancy.
Exactly. So went to go see them, and house amazing. But I'm talking about like it's like a 3-story joint with a massive backyard, tennis court, basketball court, pool, a gym in the basement, a whole club in their basement.
Club,
bruh. I think they had like what 10 bedrooms, 10-bedroom house.
What do you need 10 bedrooms for?
Oh, I don't even know, gang.
I've even wondered that. Having a mansion in life, I'm like, that's never been a life motivation. I just want a nice house.
Yeah.
I don't need 10 bedrooms.
But they have a big family. They always want to have, like, I guess their kids around or their grandkids around. So whenever they're staying, they have a room. I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you got the money, you know what I mean? It's not, something, they want to have.
Spider-Man room.
Yeah.
Batman room.
Whenever y'all visit, you have your room.
I got a Transformers room.
Exactly. And while they're currently working on building another house they bought. They bought it for their other daughter. Like, their kids are older, like 35, 40 almost. Mm. It's like, hey, we just bought some land. You want the house? Like, you know what I mean? Or I'm building it right now. You can have it. You want it? I'm like, huh?
For it?
Yes.
So they just offered you a house in New York?
No. One of their daughters.
Oh, I was like, huh?
I know. He's like, yeah, we have this house over there, but we know you're moving. Like, if you want to have the house, you can just have it. Like, we can find another one. Like, what? What do you mean? Like, to say a phrase like that is insane. In New York, a house.
I didn't even know houses existed in New York.
Exactly.
I thought it was just.
I
knew it existed, but it's just.
Yeah.
Every time I see New York, it just looks.
City.
Anxiety.
urban, rural, kind of like neighborhood, land.
Yeah. That's LA.
Like, yes. So it was out there, and one of the houses amazing, house was fire. But what hit me was on Monday, where they had their assistant at the house. To have a personal assistant at the house to do whatever you ask them to do. I asked, she was cooking me pancakes and bacon and eggs, get me some fresh fruit from down the street.
Like Wayne Enterprise status?
Yes, dog. That's what I'm telling you.
Some Bruce Wayne, and that's some Bruce Wayne level right there. And they got their own Alfred.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Literally, she was Dominican Alfred, but yes, Alfreda. I'm like, what? This is crazy.
Okay, bro. They need to have a bat cave.
I would not be surprised if they do.
They just probably didn't show it to you.
And then their house looks insane because the wife is an interior designer.
Her godfather is Batman.
Has to be.
He is.
Like, he is, that boy Frank, that's the homie.
Frank Wayne.
Frank Wayne Enterprises. Yes. I was like, bro, I almost wanted to feel bad, but then I just had to accept it. Because one, she does work for them. And two, this is her job. So I can't be like, no, don't worry about it. No, I have to like, okay, yeah, can I have this? Can I have this? It's like, oh yeah, that's all you want? Yeah, can I get this too? Like, okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna go grab it. I'm like, oh,
wow,
bruh, what?
And then by nighttime though, she's on the computers while Frank is out in the wild.
She has her own room also. So for whenever she wants to stay at the house, she has her own room.
But the room has a whole bunch of monitors.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it move. I would not be surprised.
12 o'clock.
A new store acquired. Yeah, he owns.
Alfreda, bring the bat. Got you, Master Frank.
Bro, it was crazy, bro. It's like, yeah, whatever y'all want to do, our house is your house. So, just the house, bro.
That's crazy.
That was amazing. But it was also to like hang out with them. They took us to dinner. They took us to dinner in New York to their favorite spot. They said, "What do you guys want?" He's like, "What do y'all like?" He's like, "We like this." She's like, "Okay, cool." When the later came, she's like, "Can I get this?" And then this, then also this. I think you also bring some of these, and then this.
$20 a plate.
And then this.
35
minimum. And then this, and then we'll let you know whatever else we want after that. They brought so much food.
What do they do for a living?
Okay, do you know how Stephanie's family's in the supermarket game?
Okay, yeah.
So Pavino, he is one of the OGs in the supermarket game. So he owns so many supermarkets between New York, Connecticut, and Florida.
He big boss. Okay.
Yes, he's the person that.
That's all you got to say.
Yes, yeah. No, that's something. He's one of the top dogs. There's 3 top dogs in Stephanie's family, and they all got that kind of status of like, yeah,
that's cool.
I know.
That's epic.
And he happens to be Steph's godparents that are now mine. Yeah.
Epic.
He's gonna fly me out probably in May to DJ's birthday party. He's like, I want you to come to my house. I will fly you and Stephanie out. Come out. We went to the party and
they need a filmer. They need a videographer. Can I come,
bro?
I always want to go to New York. Even though it looks terrifying, I want to go.
Nah, you will. I don't know if you remember the conversation we had, but you will.
I don't remember what conversation we had.
You're gonna beat this out.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my bro moment.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it was a good bro.
That is great, man. That's
holy crap, bro. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's really crazy. Wow.
Yeah,
you gotta introduce me to them when we go.
They might fly out here.
Nice.
Just to come visit and see us and all that. Because that was my big thing, just building that relationship, and you know what I mean. So
no, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. So no, they were so excited. Like, you guys are actually coming to see us? I'm like, yeah, I told you I would. I promised you I was.
Nice.
So yeah, it was awesome to actually do it, and they was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys actually came!" Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ask like did you at least like pick his brain, like the business side of it,
Only a little bit.
A little bit.
This was more like for the relationship bonding.
Oh no, yeah, for sure.
So like talking about, I learned a lot about them. Like we talked for so long at dinner, just talking about like where they were raised at, what their parents were like, connecting the dots about Steph, because he's Stephanie's grandfather's brother.
Mm-hmm. Grandfather's brother, okay.
You know what I mean? So connecting the dots, both sides of the family, and her side, how she was raised, how he was raised on DR, how they came to America, all that.
Yeah. That's a dope relationship for you, man.
Yeah.
That's great. They'll just expand and then eventually, you know, come into a, all right, this is where you got to go. I might can do this, you know?
Say less.
All right.
But hey, you know what? I'm going to bring...
This is what I did. Now I need you to do this. That's cool.
Yeah. Eventually we will, because Steph's dad has a supermarket, so he would know if it comes to expansion and building.
That's probably the only richest man I know.
Yeah.
Steph's dad, baby.
Who's my Jose?
Yeah, I think that is the most richest man I've ever met.
That's crazy. He's not like crazy rich or nothing.
To me, he is.
That's it.
But my bro moment. Mm-hmm. So many, like I said, so much has happened.
Okay.
You know, Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out this year. You know, GTA 6.
Eventually,
yeah, it's coming out
at some point.
But like I said, so much has happened. You know, the Dallas Cowboys are making big money moves.
Yeah. Big money, big money.
The big baller brand is still relevant. Somehow, some way.
I mean,
I'm not making fun of them. It's just like, what?
I know.
My guy LeVar got his leg amputated. Don't know what happened, but it's like, that's like the last thing you would ever hear.
I know.
Like I said, we're not making fun of him.
It's very random. Yes.
Huh? What do you mean? He got his leg amputated. And my guy, Gello, I've never seen somebody come back this hard like this.
I know.
This man had a comeback.
He said,
my man got arrested.
Bruh.
He got arrested.
Overseas, yes.
Overseas, bro.
Like,
he got arrested, dropped out of UCLA, and then made it to
the G League, and then that didn't work out.
And then he got drafted, and then he got picked up by NBA team. And now he's swarming at the court. Whoa.
I don't...
That is the craziest comeback I've ever seen. But we got Miles Minnick.
Oh, my gosh.
Performing at Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
But the one that affects me as a person, I'm not going to lie. Mm-hmm. It's really affected me as a person. It's affected me emotionally. But we live in a time now.
I'm nervous.
Where John Cena is in his villain era.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's crazy.
John Cena is a bad guy now.
Okay.
That's insane.
As you being a fan that's way deeper into it than I am, do you think he did it? What do you think his reasoning for doing it was?
I don't know.
You think he was relevancy?
This is the thing. He was going to turn bad. So originally he was going to turn bad back in 2012. I don't know if you remember that era, but that was when he was going at it with The Rock.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. So apparently he was going to turn during that time.
Okay.
But he said, all right, if we do it, just know we're not selling any merch. Make-A-Wish kids are not going to want me no more. You know, just because, bro, John Cena the brand, is the guy.
Yeah.
He is the guy. Yeah. So they're like, yeah, nah, you're right. We can't make you bad now.
Yeah.
And plus at the time, it was just him. You know, so I think, okay, the reason why now is because, one, we got the roster is stacked now. Wrestling is...
It's back, yeah.
Wrestling is insanely mainstream. Like, bro, the cheapest ticket to WrestleMania is $500. I'm sorry. It breaks my heart knowing that I'm not going to WrestleMania because it's so close, but I'm not paying $500 to sit all the way up there.
That's cool.
I didn't pay that much.
Wait, isn't it
at 39? When it was at SoFi, I didn't pay that much.
Hey, where's it at this year?
It's at Vegas at the Raiders Stadium.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And yeah, cheapest is $500.
Well, it's Vegas for you though. Yeah,
but still, I'm not paying that much. So you got me messed up.
Yeah.
But I think what it is, just where wrestling's at right now. Like we have a legit roster. You know, he announced last year that this is gonna be the last year. So I think they're like, all right, well, now's the time to do it.
Wait, what? John Cena announced what last year?
That he was retiring.
But he wasn't already fighting though.
Yeah, but like, because of the, but yeah.
But he didn't officially.
He never retired.
Okay.
So now, we're seeing him like almost every month now. That's crazy. It's insane. The fact that he's now a villain.
That's crazy.
And he's actually pretty good at it.
Well, he's been acting for the last couple of years.
That is true. But it's just. How'd you find out about it?
I saw it on social media.
Just social media.
Yeah. Because I didn't even see the video. I saw photos. I'm like, is this real? Or like,
see, you got you questioning.
Yeah.
Is this real?
Yes.
So you understand, like, bro, what?
I know. I was like, what happened? Like, what do you mean? Like, what's going on right now? You know what I mean? Then I went and tried to find a video. Yeah.
And you saw the video, right?
Yeah. Then you showed me also.
Yeah.
The randomness of
it. But it's
video,
just like, wow.
Yeah.
Right? I was at a workshop. I was at a music video workshop. And then we had like a 5-10 minute break. And so I'm talking, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, bet. Then I go on Instagram. I'm like, no way. No way. No freaking way. I'm actually happy. I'm marking out like, ain't no way. John Cena's bad now. Let's go.
But he's also
Let's
back.
go. Like, bro.
That's crazy.
Teaming up with The Rock? Hey, yo, let's freaking
But The Rock isn't back though.
The Rock he turned bad last year.
But he hasn't been like
soft sewing.
That's not like
often, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's just seeing them two together.
That's crazy.
Why was Travis Scott there? I don't know. But I'm like, yo, this is insane. Leaving the workshop, I'm blasting his old theme song at the car, Basic Thugonomics, like, bro, I am like, ain't no way. This is legit. I get home, I go on Peacock, fast forward the whole match. I'm like, all right, what happened right here? Cody right in the, I'm like, ain't no way. Why is Travis Scott doing there? Okay. And I'm like, but after seeing it, I'm like, huh. Okay. This is what he did. All right.
That's crazy.
I'm like, huh. Okay. And then I go to sleep, wake up the next morning. Yeah, it's trending.
Of course.
Big time. Seeing the pictures, just seeing everything, seeing the clips again. I'm like, this doesn't feel right. This does not feel right whatsoever. I'm like, that was my hero.
Yeah.
He's the reason why I'm here. He's the reason why, like, my finisher move, I put him over my shoulder. And now he's doing this. I'm like, huh, this doesn't feel right. I was like, now I'm just thinking, like, man, I had hundreds of posters of this man in my room.
He's not, he's not a bad person.
When I was a child, I'm sure every wrestling kid had it. We all had WWE sheets. Mm-hmm. And John Cena was right in the front center.
Of course.
So I had John Cena sheets. I think I even had John Cena pajamas at one point.
I would not be surprised if you did.
Like,
I would not be surprised.
Like, that was my guy. Everybody knew me as a John Cena kid. In high school.
Dang.
I never grew out of watching wrestling. So in high school, I get roasted on because I still liked it. And my favorite was still John Cena. So my nickname was John Cena. until I became a senior and everybody graduated, that nickname stopped. But some of my friends will still do da-da-da-da every time I walk in the locker room.
That's hilarious.
And like now, now to this, it's like, dang.
Dang.
This high key hurts a little.
Yeah?
My child, no. But I'm with it. I'm like, oh, this is great.
Oh.
It's just like the kid in me is
Yeah.
just, dang, this hurts.
Sheesh, bro.
And it's like, yeah, I defended this man, bro, and everybody hated him. I defended this man, bro. And yeah. Have you seen the picture of the little kid?
Oh, in the crowd?
Yeah, and the little kid in the crowd, he had his hat and his shirt on.
Yeah. Was he
That little
crying?
kid, he just looked in shocked. Because what he said is that every single one of you is a toxic relationship, including that kid over there. And the camera just points it on that kid. I'm like, wow.
Actually insane.
It's like, my heart hurts for this kid. I'm just happy. This is the thing. I'm happy that this is happening now as an adult who's actually in this business.
So if he was a kid experiencing
understands. If I was a child, if this happened in 2010, I'd be traumatized. I'd be hating life right now. But yeah.
I need to see that clip.
Bro.
You talking about this kid?
Yeah. Have you seen him?
Why, bro?
One kid right there is a toxic, dysfunctional relationship.
That boy ain't know what to do with himself, dog.
That was out in Germany. They're out in Europe right now.
Like, I would have asked you. I'm like, where was this?
They're out in Europe right now. So yesterday,
So why did they start that there?
They were in Scotland. So just imagine your first time going to a WWE event, seeing your hero live in person.
You said you.
And
You.
you get dissed on.
Child.
Just imagine.
Functional toxic relationship. That kid. That kid and his family. They could have barely had enough money to make it out that night.
The fact he sat ringside.
And it was ringside. And your legend calls you dysfunctional and toxic in front of the whole world.
Yeah.
That kid's life is altered.
He's forever going to be known for that clip now.
That's tough.
Bro, he's cooking as a bad guy. He is.
Is he back?
Oh yeah, he was there yesterday.
Okay.
You know. And
Wait, he was there or was he fighting? Did he fight?
He was just there,
Okay.
just talking
Yeah.
trash. And then of course, Cody comes out. Last week, Cody was like, I don't know what this is, but I better see John Cena at WrestleMania, not this delusional crybaby B word or whatever.
Yo.
And yeah, then Cody was like, oh, you want to take my championship? All right, take it now. And then he just unbuttons his shirt, like, get ready to get at it.
Ain't no
This
way,
match is
dog.
going to cook up. I don't lie. If they build it the right way.
Oh, of course it is.
Because, bro, I think people are starting to now know who Cody Rhodes is now.
Yeah, no, he's
I feel
think
his stardom
he's
is
crossing
growing.
over into mainstream.
Yeah.
He's crossing over.
So it's like, all right, this match could potentially feed generations.
Bro.
I don't think we had this type of hype since John Cena and The Rock.
Yeah,
Do you remember that time?
That was a long time.
Yeah, but do you remember that time?
Yes.
You remember the hypeness
The
around
buzz
it?
around, yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Like, that was one of the biggest, wrestling events ever.
It was. The fact that I was there
That's crazy.
is insane.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
That's insane. But man.
Yeah, that's... I don't think it'll be that kind of buzz. But it's gonna be but to have that kind of buzz again
Yes.
is a great thing for them.
I think if we was to have Rock and Roman go at it, Roman Reigns, you know Roman Reigns, right?
Yeah. He's a legend.
I think people are starting to know who Roman Reigns is too. I feel if we was to have that, that's probably gonna go mainstream.
Yeah.
It's crazy how WWE is mainstream now.
I know. Finally.
Complex is posting them,
Yes. Finally.
saying happy birthday to Undertaker. I'm like, this is great.
How did the Undertaker still fighting is actually crazy.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm about to say, ain't no way.
He's just still relevant. Like, he's a pop culture icon.
Yes, literally though. Yeah.
He was in sneaker shopping.
Of course. He's a legend, bro.
Like-
He's a legend. For not doing too
Undertaker
much.
And I remember when that video would drop. I'm like, huh? Undertaker sneaker shopping?
He wears sneakers? I just assume so. He just walks around with boots and a leather jacket, just waiting to stare people down. Standing on corners, just.
Yeah. Did you ever get to watch the match last year, Cody versus Roman, where everybody just came out?
I think I seen highlights. So I didn't like watch the
Like,
fight
bro,
itself.
like, Jey Uso came out.
Yes,
No, because Jimmy Uso came out to interfere. Then that's where Jey Uso came out. And they did their thing. And then John Cena came out.
I was like,
And then it was literally the Avengers of Wrestling assembled that night to help Cody win. Then that's when The Rock came out.
that was crazy. Yep.
You know, whooped everybody out. And then that's where Undertaker came out. That was insane, man.
Bro. He might have the best entrance of all time.
Undertaker?
Yeah.
It's like 10 minutes long.
Exactly. Like, why? Why, bro?
Nah.
Now, my favorite intro is right now is after Jey Uso, because no one's touching Jey Uso, in my opinion. Might be Cody's. Yeah.
His entrance is like, I think it's just his whole thing.
It's just the energy of it.
It's just his whole everything about Cody is pretty lit.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like
He got the hair, the random tattoo on his neck.
a 1,000% aura.
He got aura, yeah.
Like, straight up.
his like entrance jacket is bro.
He's an all-American boy right now. Like, that's
he is.
that's why he's being mainstream.
Yeah.
Because he's
It
an
just makes me so
all-American,
happy.
like
Just from seeing him where he started. I grew up with the guy literally.
yeah. In my head, I'm like, I didn't know he was fighting that
bro,
long. I
he's
didn't
been
know.
there for that long.
That's awesome.
Till now where he's at now is just insane.
Did he used to have different colors?
Yeah. He had like just normal black hair.
No, I'm talking about his outfit, like his theme. Was it different colors or was it always red, white, and blue?
Back then, no. Now it is. But yeah, he changes up the colors, you know. But yeah. But something I actually want to ask you
Uh-oh.
because I feel it's shooting me hard. And I know I'm not the only one.
Okay.
And I know you go through it, or shoot, who knows, you're maybe going through it now.
Okay.
You know? See, every time I see you post something, I'm like, man, my guy Joshua ain't out here.
Okay.
He out here. But I know behind the scenes, I don't want to do this. I feel lately, man, this is the thing. I've been wanting so much. It's like, yo, I need to be popping. Like, I'm tired of just sitting here waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not. This past week was like my first weekend off. You know, and now, you know, and I'm back at it. One of the things I used to complain about, I never got booked for background acting.
And here it is.
I got booked. This is my second show
I was about to go there.
this month.
Yep.
And I went to 3 within these past 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
4 within the whole month.
The amount of times he'll tell me like, bro, they're not hitting me back.
Bro.
And now,
Insanity.
Yeah.
And I could have had one today. But I was like, we got to do this. We got to do this.
dang, bro.
You know?
That's
So
awesome.
it's
That's a good
like,
thing.
wow.
That's a good sign.
I hope that didn't ruin it.
No, it's not. It's a lot of work to
Yeah,
do.
I hope that didn't ruin it. But yeah, now I'm like, damn, I'm popping, you know. I'm making, I'm working with an artist right now. Consistent work.
Nice.
No, a lot of doors, a lot of things have been opening, but dude, I have been drained. I have been tired.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to do this right now.
Yeah. It's.
How do you come across that?
What do you mean? Like, do I come across it? Like, how do I get through it?
How do you get through it?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, first of all, do you ever go through that?
I feel like, dang, like tired. Of
Tired,
course.
you just don't want to do it, but you know you need to do it, but you don't want to. And you probably don't do it just as, okay, I need a rest, but that rest keeps building and building and building.
Yeah.
That workload, it keeps piling.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's like, you got to do it. You see it's piling up, but you just don't want to.
Yeah. What helps me, yes, of course I go through it. Because what we do is very extroverted. So you as a wrestler, you have to post about, and you got to promote while you're being a wrestler. One is physically demanding, but then it's also like you have to be on. So you're pushing yourself to be here and sustain it.
Yeah.
And people that are in those kind of jobs or like areas or fields, they don't understand. It's like, that's tiring. Like as a DJ, yes, I'm turning up and I'm getting paid to turn up, which is a blessing. I'll never not look at it that way. It's a huge blessing to be able to do that. But I'm like putting myself out there emotionally the entire time. Like I'm creating something. I am the stimulus of what's happening.
Yeah.
So I have to keep it here constantly. Then when I'm talking to people, I still have to be here. When I'm interacting, I still have to be here. When I'm taking the phone calls with the people to set it up, I have to be here because that's how it keeps going. So that, and later that with it being consistent, there is certain seasons sometimes I get burnt out. I feel it. Stephanie already knows it too. She knows my season. It's usually in January I get burnt out because December is usually crazy with the mix of me being crazy busy and then traveling to see family and having to be like, you know what I mean, very involved and doing things. And January is usually she knows it, you know? Like, I already know, babe, this that time of year you get tired of. It's like, it's okay. Like, you relax. Like, don't book yourself every week. I'm like, okay. But yeah, getting through that though is one, remembering why we do it, remembering that we love it, and then being organized. When I'm organized, then I don't feel as overwhelmed and as drained and as bothered.
Yeah.
Just the organization side. That's what gets me back out of that feeling. Like, okay, I do have a lot to do, but also at the same time, it's really not if I look at it this way and break it down this way. I'm like, okay, I can do that. I can knock that out. I can get, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, that gets me on my feet, just remembering why I do it, that I do love it, and then just being organized. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you do for recovery?
Like physically? Or just mentally, all that?
Yeah.
Relax.
Just relax.
I try to find a day where I don't do anything. That's usually my Monday. Monday is usually a day where I try not to do it. I don't even want to leave the house. Like, I try to do nothing. Nothing. Unless, like, it's like something real quick, like, this person wants to call me real quick to take care of something, I'm like, all right, fine, that's it. But I try to do nothing. Because I know it's vital. Because, like I said, you give out. You need to recover. You need to have that peace. You need to turn your brain off. Because like you need to like, allow yourself to turn your brain off. Because if you don't allow yourself to turn your brain off, you're going to constantly think about this, then this, and then this. And it's easy to be like when you're trying to chill, to still think about that. But you have to be on purpose saying, I'm going to do it. You have to tell yourself, you're going to do it. It's just not going to be right now. Yeah. And allow yourself to just chill. Yeah. You have to. For your brain, bro, I'm trying to tell you, your brain will, if you don't turn your brain off, it's just as exhausting as constantly running all day long. Because your brain is making you think, like your brain is, so you just get exhausted, like why do I feel like so tired or so exhausted or so drained, and you really haven't done that much? Because your brain's not cutting off. Yeah. You have to allow yourself, you have to tell yourself, no brain, I'm going to do that, but that's the organization part. If you know your brain is organized and when you're going to do it, and you remind yourself and tell yourself that, you're like, okay, I ain't going to do it. So now you know when you're going to do it, turn your brain off. I do, bro. Like, that's my Mondays. Usually my Mondays are like, nada. Stephanie knows it. Yeah. Got to, bro.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like being home. That's the thing that I'm battling with. I have other things I'm battling with right now. Yeah. It's just like one of those things like, I hate being here. I don't hate it. My home life is great. Yeah. 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 So like, I see y'all every day. I'm here every day. Like,
you don't have your own space.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too. I just don't have my own space yet, but yeah, no, I hear you. I feel there's definitely a lot of other parts too that's kind of like messing me up, but I know for sure, yeah. Just telling myself, I ain't doing anything this day.
Yeah.
I still end up doing something because I can't.
That's the thing. You
That's the
can.
thing,
That's the thing. The thing
yeah.
is, you can. You
I
just
can,
have
but I
to.
just decide not to.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I just get frustrated, I guess, you know? Yeah.
But if you know how you're gonna do it with your being structure of what you're gonna do, and you know you're gonna do those things that's on your brain that you feel like you have to do right now.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm gonna do it at this day, at this time, or whatever.
Yeah.
Then you're good.
Yeah.
It's about, because that's you not trusting yourself. Of you saying you're gonna chill, but you still end up doing something anyways because you feel like you need to do it. That means you're not trusting yourself to do it later.
Gotcha.
When you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to set up little goals so your brain can know it can trust itself.
Yeah.
That's like, okay, I am gonna actually do it later. So today I am gonna chill because I know I'm gonna get to it. I know I'm gonna not. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know.
I hear you, man.
I was the same way, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I was the same way. I'm like, no, but this is like, that would be me on vacations. I'm like, I'll be on my phone, make sure I'll take care of this while on a vacation.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like it.
I know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then my brain's like, no, I gotta make sure I got. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me, like, I've only worked for myself my entire life. So I live and die, my business, my success, my income live and die on me doing what I need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to be able to cut that off is a lot, because it means it's basically saying like, hey, I'm gonna choose right now in this moment not to do something that's gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's insane. But no, I got to that point to be like, no, I'm going to. Because at the end of the day, it's up to you, because you gonna be putting yourself into what you do. Yeah. So if you're gonna put yourself into exhausted, or you're gonna put yourself into what you're doing with a scrambled brain or a brain running all over the place, it doesn't benefit yourself or anything.
Yeah.
You know, you lose that joy. You're just doing it. Okay, be honest. Have you ever had a feeling where you're like, you're not like enjoying, you're just doing it?
That's what I'm going through right now.
Yeah, I know. That's how it was. Yeah, bro, trust me. That's how I went through.
I used to love edit. I mean, I do love editing. A lot of filmmakers hate editing. I love editing.
Mm-hmm.
I love being stuck,
And
having the you know, I have LED lights in my room, playing music on the TV, in my headphones.
Just knock it out.
It's 1 p.m. Next thing you know, it is 9 p.m. I enjoy that. You know, we have an episode that hasn't been released yet, but footage is cooked right now. It's cooked, and it sucks because it was such a great episode. Y'all probably saw it on my story. You know, like, it was a legit thing. Footage is cooked. Pardon me, at first, usually I'm like, oh, heck yeah, let's freaking get it. Like, I'm about to bring this back to life. Now I was like, I don't want to touch this right now. It's just going to make me stressed.
Yeah.
It's going to make me more stressed out. That's not me. You know, so, you know, yeah. A lot of things right now. The only thing I feel like I am working on more is the movie that we're doing in the summer.
Nice.
You know, I'm in the middle of a music video right now. We still have another second shooting day. I just haven't gotten to plan that out just because I feel like I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, okay, this cannot be all day now.
Yeah.
This is the thing is that I feel really hypocritical because I'm like, dude, this is what I wanted. This is what I've been wanting. This is what I've been wanting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, I'm tired of being slept on. I'm tired of this and this and this.
Yeah.
And now, like, bam, all right, it's starting, you know, coming into the new year, shifted some things. Okay, this is what I need to do. And it's working.
Nice.
And it's like, hold on, let's slow down. Wait a minute. Hold up. What is happening?
Yeah.
What is happening, you know? So, but yeah, man, you know, and of course, you know, working a job too, I do feel for sure that did make a big impact.
Of course.
You know, because it's like, yeah, it's 4 to 8 hours that I'm working over there is what I could be doing over here.
Yep.
You know, and it's like, how come I wasn't getting this? I mean, I know the answer to that, but it's like, why couldn't I be this busy last year when I didn't have all this free time, you know? Yeah. Now it's like, all right, I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow, so I go in at 6. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's, yeah.
Bro, I promise it doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
I promise you that. Mm-hmm. You have to do what works for you to have a schedule. Do you schedule out your days sometimes?
I did. Now I just
trust me. I'm the same way. But when you did, you were able to knock out stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Bro, I'm the same way, bro. And sometimes I forget. I'm not gonna lie. I be forgetting to schedule my day sometimes. And sometimes
when I get home,
and I end up doing next to nothing all day. But then the day, if I do schedule my whole day out, I'm like, dang, I knocked out so much stuff. It's only 1 p.m. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but
yeah. Then it's like, you know, like when I get home, I don't want to do anything, man. It's just like, golly, like half my day is already gone, and I got so many reels I need to make, upload. And yeah. I'm just trying to figure it out right now. That's why I asked him. All right, how do you do it? Because I know you.
Yeah.
I know you got your moments. You know.
Structure.
Yeah.
Structure. I even structure it if I take a nap that day. I structure my nap time. That's what I'm saying. Like, like it helps.
Yeah.
I'm like, when you structure your day, bro, like, trust me, it makes a huge difference, bro. Yeah. Allow yourself some time or a day or whatever to cut your brain off and structure your day. I promise you that feeling will go away. Then you find yourself motivating, like, oh, all right, in 30 minutes I gotta do that. Okay, all right. I'm gonna finish this up real quick. Well, then what you get like, all right, so this. Well, let's get it. Cause I'm only giving myself this amount of time. So I'm gonna get it. Like I'm gonna knock this out. Like, you know what I mean? Then you find yourself like in the zone because you want to help me knock it out. Then you realize like, dang, I'm cooking right now. Hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta find whatever. You just gotta find what works for you, bro. I promise you. But those are the basics. The minimum. At minimum, let your brain breathe and get organized.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Yeah.
I got you, dog.
Makes sense, man.
Yeah, trust me. I went through that, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I went through that, boy. Whew, it was one specific year I never forget, bro. I went through that. I was cooked. I was like, yeah, I can't do this no more, dog. Yeah.
What year was this?
It was like 4 years ago. I had so many gigs, which sounds like a blessing to a lot of people.
Oh yeah, facts.
Oh, it was.
That's why I'm like, yo, like, come on, yo. And now I'm like, oh wow, I mean.
Yeah. But then it all added together, and I wasn't organized with anything, so I just felt overwhelmed. I felt more overwhelmed that easily could have been eliminated if I just had a simple schedule of taking care of stuff. And that's the thing. I know that though. But I had a year where I like to everyone else, they're like, dang, that, Josh, that, oh my gosh. Yeah. Like, and when I was doing those things, I was enjoying it. But I was cooked, boy. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I lost the joy out of what I was doing. That's what it was. I was doing it task-oriented rather than enjoying what I'm doing. Yeah. Because everything I do, that's I never complain. I live a very blessed life of what I get to do.
Yes, facts,
for a living. You know what I mean?
I feel the same way. You know, like, damn, like, I'm really here. I'm really here.
Yeah. So don't feel bad.
No, yeah, but it's just like, golly, man, like,
yeah,
I can't be complaining now. You know, like, no, like, this is what you wanted, boy. Like,
yeah.
You ever seen that Shia LaBeouf meme? This is what you wanted. All right, stop crying.
It's true though. It's so true.
So true.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of this is what you wanted. How do you feel about Sunday?
I was just happy right now. Now you want to bring this up?
Look at the commercial.
How do I feel about Sunday?
Tell me how you really feel, dog.
How do I really feel? I can tell you what I do not feel.
Okay, we can start there.
Not worthy of holding this. I was debating of having this here on the show today, but it's like, nah, man. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna hold this up. It's probably what he wants right now. It's probably what they want, you know. You know, ever since the match, it's like, all right, I get to really sit with it, get to process everything. I've been through difficult times.
Yeah.
I've been laughed at, you know. But I never been next level embarrassed. I never felt so humiliated. I've never gotten my confidence just stripped out of my heart like that, you know? So it's like, so how I feel about Sunday, I don't know how I feel about Sunday. All I know is I got something to prove. I'll show you why Jack Fancy stood on his decision to letting me and Bird have this still, you know, and Slade, if you're watching this, I know you don't like it when we call you Richie anymore, so don't worry, I'm calling you Slade. If you're watching this,
he's watching.
If you are watching this, see, somewhat of a wise master always says, time's ticking. Slade, you better watch your back. It's come Sunday. It's not going to be an easy walk. It's not going to be an easy walk. Just know I got something to prove. You just woke up a whole nother dog in me. So, should you be scared? You should. I was scared, yeah. I'll admit it. But just know I got something to prove.
Ooh.
And just know it's going to be a wrap on Sunday.
Ooh. Slade, if I was you, man. Watch your back, bro. That sounded like something that I haven't heard this man talk like this in a long time. He means business.
Just had to ruin my mood. That's
my bad.
It's all good.
That was not my intention.
It's all good. It's all.
That's not my intention.
All good.
It's all. The
good.
people wanted to know.
It's all good.
The people wanted to know how you was doing, how you was mentally doing with it.
We going to war.
Yeah.
We're going to war.
Oh yeah. Dang, I feel amped up now.
Double duty. No. Get my hands on Slade.
Okay.
And I got an opportunity for the EWF Heavyweight Championship in May, possibly. In order for me to qualify for that, over the top Goliath Rumble.
Oh my! First of all, that sounds exciting. Over the top Goliath Rumble.
It's like a battle royal.
Yeah.
But this time it's more wrestlers.
What?
And
there's more. I love mayhem and chaos.
More, yeah. So yeah, more wrestlers, and yeah, every 90 seconds, someone's coming in.
Oh, that's the best.
You know,
that's the best.
The winner will face. Well, if Bad Wolf's still champion, the winner will face Bad Wolf at Extravaganza.
Bad Wolf.
So I gotta take care of Slade. Now I'm like, all right. Now I got all these fools I gotta take care of.
Hey, you going there to take care of business, bro.
Take care of business, man.
Just take care of business, bro. It's a business trip.
Business trip, yep. Business trip.
Whew.
No.
Yeah. I feel it in my bones.
Yeah. I never felt so unworthy before after last weekend, bro.
Left a bad taste in your mouth?
It's like, I must be like, yeah, I'm still champion, but we lost.
It's valid.
Like, how? How am I supposed to feel about that? Yeah, because our commissioner said, nah, let them keep it still. Like,
technically, Slade, he
and plus, man, if you saw my stories too, bro.
He chose to do what he did, bro.
If you saw the story, I was saying terrible. So it's like, that's why I'm like, but still, it's just like, who would have lost it? Okay, for sure. No worries. Let's get it back. But yeah, just reversing the decision like that, it did not do anything for me. It just made me feel more worthless. Made me feel back how I was feeling when I first came in. What am I doing? Now it's like, what am I doing?
No, you can't. Don't let that. Don't let that get to your head. Do not let that get to your head.
Yeah. We would taking care of business on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pull up to that one. So I feel you're gonna see a whole nother side of me that you haven't seen before. He did wake up a whole nother person. He did. It just sucks, man. It's just like we were so cool with him too.
Yeah.
And
I know he was until he just wanted to change his whole life.
He was the homie, right?
Yeah.
You know, this is what it's coming down to. Like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, man.
He decided to change his whole life around.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Yep, man.
So what time on Sunday? You need to remind the people
5 p.m.
where or when is this going down.
Banning Community Center. Your boy going up against Slade. Also as well, the Goliath Rumble.
Sheesh.
No winner gets to face EWF champion at our anniversary extravaganza. Yeah,
That's
it's gonna be a lit night. It's gonna be a lit night. I am looking forward to it.
Dang.
I feel once I am focused on the Rumble, but it's like
You got to take care of business.
I'm so like let me take care of A first, and then let me get to B.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because all the other guys, they have that advantage. Focus on the Rumble.
Yeah.
Nah. Me and there's like 2 or 3 other matches going on. So, yep. Pressure, man, but we're going to get it, man. We're going to get it.
Sheesh.
Going to get it.
Man, I'm excited, bro.
Going to get it.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
Are you going?
We'll see, bro.
How you going to be excited?
I'm gonna walk in with you.
Set up the ring?
I'm gonna have a speaker for your entrance. I'm gonna have the speaker on my shoulder. You walk in behind me.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Do it how the Niners did it.
Yeah.
They beat the Cowboys.
Why did you have to do that, bro?
It was so tough.
It was. It was.
They
I can't even lie.
Bro. With a big old speaker.
Mm-hmm.
And they just murdered us. Yeah. It was so cool.
But that could be you.
So cool.
That could be you.
It's going to be.
No, but you're not gonna lose.
Oh, no.
You're gonna be the 49ers.
I'm 49ers, yeah.
Yes.
I'm George Kittle.
George, yeah, he's a dog. He's a dog.
Brock Purdy.
No.
Purdy, yeah.
No.
Is he?
Chris McCaffrey.
Yeah.
There you go. That's better.
Debo Samuel.
No, he fell off now.
He did.
Yeah, he got fat.
He did. Yeah.
Dang. I actually want to do that, bro.
What?
Come out with the speaker with you, bro. Is that even allowed?
I don't know, man. I'm just...
Because them other people had like that guy. I would never forget that guy.
What guy?
That came out with he's like a manager. He has a cane and everything with a sparkly suit.
Yeah, that's our commissioner now.
But he wasn't before, was he?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
He's the manager. And now...
He came in with the fighter.
Now he's my boss.
That's crazy.
He's my boss.
That's crazy.
Mr. Jack Fancy is
Yes, Jack Fancy.
boss.
Yes.
He's the reason why I still have this.
Wow.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I appreciate him.
Well, okay,
I'm just like, why?
So in your head, you lost.
We did lose this.
So
1, 2, 3.
in that moment, what went through your head in that moment? Or did everything else happen too quickly for you to fully
I feel like
process?
this happened too quickly, man,
Yeah.
because I was in there. We was about to get it. We was about to take it home. You know, McCallan was out. Bird took care of him. you know, and we hit a double team on Slade, 1-2, kick out. I'm like, bro, what the heck? But he's like done though. He's like on his last life.
Yeah.
So it's like, we done. We got it. Let's freaking wrap it up. So that's what I told him, like, bro, let's just wrap it up. Crowd is on our side, going crazy. And then we was about to do our flapjack. You know, where I pick him up, lean back, and it's where Bird delivers it, just smash his head to the mat. That didn't happen. You know, the county took Bird out, and then Slade got me, scratched the freak out of my eyes.
Sheesh.
So I couldn't see. Then that's when he threw me out. So I guess, yeah, when he pinned Bird, I didn't even know we lost. Because he still kept, when I couldn't see. Boom, 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 boom. Threw me to the chairs, went from the apron, gave me a flying elbow.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah. It was when McCown just kept crying this into my face. That's when I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, just for sure, yeah, losing is not fun. Losing is not fun, bro. But it's just how the way it happened, you know. If they would have just 1, 2, 3, cool, had their celebration. All right, can't win them all.
Yeah.
You know, Ric Flair lost 16 times. That's why he is a 16-time world champion. You know, like Bruno Sammartino was champion for 8 years. So he lost in 8 years. You know, so it was like, if it would have just been nice like that, cool. Let's see what we gotta do to make it 2-time.
Yeah.
But nah, just the fact how, they just humiliated us and just we're still champions just because unsportsmanlike conduct. It just doesn't fit. It just doesn't sit right, bro. It doesn't sit right at all. But
now you get to prove why.
Yeah, you know, like I said, this happened a week ago. So yeah, now I had all week to sit with it. All right.
At least not a long time. At least not like weeks later.
Yeah, it's time to take care of it.
Running back.
Just
Ooh.
me and him.
Ooh. Ooh.
No partner next to him.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be there. My guy ain't gonna be there. His little master probably gonna be there, but I don't care. He can't do nothing. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, we cooking.
Well, you heard it here, folks. It's going down. The Redemption Tour is in full effect.
Redemption Tour.
The Redemption Tour.
Redemption Tour.
2 matches. Sunday, 5 p.m. Banning. Be there or be square.
Yeah.
The Hollywood night, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Sorry. I should have ended it there. But I can't.
thought we were about to end it. All right.
Oh, we were.
Okay.
But do you know why they say be there or be square?
No.
Because you're not around. Like a circle. So you're not around. Because you're not around us. So either you be there and you are around, or be square, which isn't around.
So when you're square, you're there.
You're not there. Be there or be square. So if you're here, that means you're around, like a circle is round. So they say be there or be square. A square isn't around. So if you're a square, that means you're not around. That's crazy.
Huh.
Yeah, I know.
Now I get it.
Yes, it makes sense, right?
Does make sense.
Yeah. I was like, 'cause it never made sense, man. But be there, be square. That's so, it just rhymes, so people say it. That's why they say it.
But what if they're around the area?
But they're not there.
But
that means you're not around.
Is to be there. In order for you to get your destination, you got to be around the area.
But you're not there. You're square.
Oh.
Now you get it. Because if you're around, circle.
You're there.
Square isn't a circle,
Like
so you are
square.
square because you're not there. Yes, with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another episode of Wayy Up. It makes sense now.